The Dragon has landed. And the high-flying action is about to start. From the mouth of the Dragon and the belly of the beast, Dragon Lee has arrived.
A fiery passion, breathtaking ability. Dragon Lee has an extremely bright future.
Lee draws the battle lines, moves with urgency. Just such a spectacular competitor to watch.
Many folks believe this man, Dragon Lee, is the future of Lucha Libre, and I can't argue with that.
Dragon Lee has certainly shown he has the ability to live up to the legacy left by competitors like Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
We are in for a treat.
It's time for Penta to do what he does best.
Has taken the WWE Universe by storm with his impressive style.
Yeah, his lucha prowess, technical ability, viciousness. Penta has it all, and he doesn't hold back.
Unlike any other superstar, luchador or otherwise, we've seen.
And let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight. I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost. It's Saxton's commentary.
Tonight just became phenomenal.
A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense. AJ Styles has competed at this level for decades. Such a special athlete. AJ Styles is an athlete who many would argue possesses the best all-around skill set in WWE. Styles has an unmatched drive to win. Undeterred passion, fire, and desire. And we're going to see it on display tonight, courtesy of the Phenomenal One.
You know, being known as phenomenal, that's just the beginning.
Well, anytime AJ Styles is in the ring, you have to almost assume that it's going to turn into an instant classic. Yeah, another one's imminent tonight.
A monster with championships from all over the world.
And everybody better start praying because Abyss has set his sights on WWE.
More of a nightmare than a man.
There is pure darkness behind those demented eyes.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 372 pounds. The team of Dragon Lee and and their opponents at a combined weight of 568 pounds. The team of AJ Styles and Abyss.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
Fame on the line as the World Tag Team titles are up for grabs in this tag team matchup. We'll see which team wants to win more with Dragon Lee and Penta. And they'll have their work cooperating cut out for them here, dealing with AJ Styles and Abyss.
When you're at the top of the mountain in the tag team division, every other team wants to knock you off of it. That's what this championship match is all about.
Slingshot head scissors. Wow.
Goes into the corner. Uh-oh, we're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Back and forth, counter after counter. Tag.
Sent out to the middle.
Oh, super kick.
The communication between these two is evident by that move.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
The champion with his shoulder up before. Two.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Ooh.
Styles a step ahead.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Thinking from Penta. Counter. Saw it coming.
He's quick to get out of the way there. A narrow escape.
Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle. Boom, gut buster.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Great response to AJ there. Running Hurricane Rana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Oh, kick right to the knee.
We've got a tag.
Looks like Penta's bleeding after that.
This is starting to reach Cain and Abel levels of animosity, guys.
Perched up top.
Nobody home.
Tag made. Fresh partner in.
He connects with a counter. An overhand chop.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Styles taking him by surprise. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Super kick! These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Oh my gosh! Oh, pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. Oh, an overhand chop. And now the tag.
Got the leg and
Elbow drop.
piercing. About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest. Delivering the suplex.
Straight into the pin. Two. He narrowly avoids the count.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way. And into the corner he goes.
Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestro. Shoulders down.
He breaks the ref's count before two.
He's still got more left in the tank. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Misses the target.
Crossing him down. It's cinched in. This could be... Looking to free the arm and does just that.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
Oh, ouch.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking. Look out!
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Styles looking for it, and he's
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
has her opponent down,
And a direct attack brought to Dragon there.
only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Floats over into the Liger Bomb.
Dropping the elbow.
Dragon Lee with his eyes locked on his opponent from the corner.
Whoa, just in time.
I thought this thing was over.
Lee's in a very vulnerable position here. Vicious reversal with an elbow right to the mush. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
These superstars' bodies must be racked with excruciating pain.
This is the true testament. Who can dig down, pull the lever, and become the... Dragon Lee with his eyes locked on his opponent from the corner. It's Operation Dragon. Are we headed towards a title change?
Boom. And now Dragon Lee is taking over.
Dragon Lee displaying all of his ability. Dragon Lee with his eyes locked on his opponent from the corner.
Operation Dragon.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
There's two. Oh, shoulder up before three.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. What? We might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. Double stomp right to the arm. Kick right to the midsection. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, and now that could be something Penta can build on.
Slip blade.
Nicely done.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh. Penta saves himself.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Reversal after reverse. The champ with the pin.
Oh, and quick resiliency from the challenger.
What? What? Oh, what do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
Choke slam.
That brings in AJ Styles. Destructive use of the knee. Headed to the top rope.
In position. He's painting a bullseye up high. Misses big time.
Ooh, boom.
Backbreaker.
What a lethal combination there.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Ooh, stinging kick.
AJ Styles looking to put this away. Hoists his opponent up into the
Styles clash.
Perfect execution by the champion.
Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex.
No.
Neckbreaker. Setting them up. This is going to be nasty.
The burning hammer.
Backbreaker. Face first. Lethal combination.
Penta just unable to stop this attack.
Penta might be feeling a bit rattled. Right to the throat. Great move. Incoming. You gotta love the lowdown.
I think that's it. That must be it. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Ooh! This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Oh!
Penta.
With the Penta driver.
We might see a new champion crowned.
2! The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Flapjack!
Gosh, landing face first.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Penta with the Mexican Destroyer. Penta driver.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2!
And we have new tag team champions.
Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
here are your winners, the team of Dragon Lee and Penta.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
It's fight night!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland. Weighing in at 267 pounds.
Oh!
What the heck is he doing?
What a cheap shot.
Just leveling the playing field, Cole.
This is horrible.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And now this match has officially begun.
I'm not even sure the word official is in their vocabulary at this point.
I think you're right, Saxton, and I love it. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Gut-wrench suplex!
Just muscling up their opponent into the... Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Still again. Yikes. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Dragon Sleeper.
It's in. It's in tight. It's in deep. The drop. Rolls through. Nice escape.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
The attack off.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
German suplex.
The Celtic Warriors' chances are waning.
Look, Sheamus loves a fight, but he can't be liking this.
Oh, neck breaker. Corey, any idea what's going through Gunther's mind in this match?
Gunther obviously expects to win, Cole, and he...
Dragon Sleeper!
The ropes playing the role of savior here. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Gunther's got it locked in. Submission move here. Rear naked choke now locked in.
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he submit?
The clutch is in. This one could be over.
Breaking the grip, breaking the grip, breaking the hold.
Gunther's got to put this in the way. Shoulders down, roll up. Mount.
He's able to counter that.
Crucial turnaround there because Gunther was falling behind.
But will that... The ring general delivering a powerbomb.
Got all of it, and Sheamus is down.
Oh, man, somehow Sheamus managed to kick out, and I don't think he's going to take too kindly to how close that just was.
It is just unbelievable, and Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now. The fire has been
Trading back and forth blows now.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Boom! The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked.
No, sir. Good. Able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
The ring general. Powerbomb. Big opening for Gunther to take this.
2 count. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
What a kick out. This is unbelievable resolve being shown. Gunther with his opponent all the way up.
With unbelievable power.
Delivering again. Just
He put him away. He picks up the win. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner,
And Gunther stands tall once again. He and Sheamus threw everything they possibly could at each other, but in the end, it was the ring general asserting his dominance.
Bruised and battered, but Gunther is not broken, much to Sheamus' disappointment.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Behold, a superhero come to life.
One of the most monumental acquisitions in WWE history.
Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, Cargill comes from a college basketball background.
And now Jade is dunking on and dominating the competition in the ring. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar. The EST is here. This is going to be
Introducing
good.
the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, truly an inspirational superstar here in WWE.
Yeah, she's looked up to by fans all across the globe, as well as her peers in the locker room.
Oh, can you blame them, Byron? Bianca's a perfect example of hard work paying off.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
An international sensation looking to take over WWE.
Julia looking to live up to all the hype and all the expectations.
And introducing the champion from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Julia.
Well, Julia first described seeing wrestling as a feeling like electricity surging through her entire body.
Knew it was her calling, just like she knew time was right to come to WWE. And let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost.
It's Saxton's commentary. The one and only WWE Women's Championship is picture perfect crucifix. Oh, great takedown into the cover.
Tried to make short work of things here. And face first with a waistlock takedown.
Kick to the gut. Set up. There's the Canadian Destroyer.
Wow. I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
She's bringing the fight outside.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Triple threats are so mentally and physically draining. How do you keep the pressure from getting to you, Corey?
In a triple threat, you have to play offense and defense at the same time.
No! Oh, took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
A show of disrespect from Belair. Denied with a crossbody. Boom!
Big plans in mind for the EST.
On the top. What? They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
And she slides her back to the mat. What a shot. Good night. Oh, man. She gets put in the corner. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. Pin attempt by the champion. The challenger doesn't even allow a 1 count.
She is still very much in this. Just getting pummeled as a champion and unable to return. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Yeah, and Jade had her well measured.
She goes back into the ring.
Dominating shoulder tackle. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
And Belair reverses it.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
The champion directly targeting the leg with that one. They clearly have a plan in mind.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Bianca expected that one.
Oh, and a spear!
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Gets lifted into position. Driving face first.
Scoop slam from behind.
Inverted scoop slam. Belair muscling up her opponent. Deadlift power slam. Incredible.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Spine buster.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
That didn't go as Julia pictured. She's back in the ring now.
Ooh, forearm. Forearm.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
That's triple threats for you. You're going to get beat up along the way, no matter what.
Bottom uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Oh, what a tackle. Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yeah, Jade Cargill is just unloading on Bianca Belair here.
Lands a timely reversal.
Jade managing to get some control back now, proving she's not.
Now the pin for the championship. Barely kicks out.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, straight forearm. Connects. Saw it coming. Punch straight to the face. Stays off the attack. Fires hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Champ is starting to suffer.
Yeah, this.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy. And she breaks the count.
Somehow still has the energy.
Jade Cargill daring her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy with Jaded. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
2. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
There is simply no zero, not a quit in Bianca Belair. She looks like she could do this all day.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposite.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applied the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end. Jaded.
Can the champ recover from that?
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
And that's it. New champ. New champ. Those three superstars laid it all on the line, as we can see right here in these clips.
Here is your winner, in the
She's leaving here after a successful title challenge.
What a moment. She never lost faith in herself, and now she's leaving here carrying the gold.
The following contest is a fatal five-way match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Listen to this frenzy for LA Knight.
If any dummies out there don't know, now they know.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight!
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
The crowd is singing for Seth freaking Rollins.
The best dressed man in WWE and a pretty darn good conductor, too.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
A storied career, Rollins has held every singles and tag team title of note in WWE. The first ever NXT champion. The first man to hold the newly minted World Heavyweight Championship.
Rollins is one of the most complete competitors this industry has ever seen and is a cornerstone in WWE. You want to prove yourself? Test the visionary. The crowd on their feet.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun? Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
And representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
You look at what Jey Uso has done away from the bloodline, and he is definitely worthy of the main event moniker.
First man in over 3 years to pin Roman Reigns. Nearly defeated the tribal chief. Went on and earned multiple titles without his family.
But Jey will not be happy until he is on top of the mountain all by himself.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
Here's a man who's already achieved so much in his young career.
And representing A-Town Down Under from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Theory!
Who could forget when Austin Theory beat John Cena at WrestleMania? And in case you forget, I'll remind you every time.
When you have a rise like Theory has, every match presents a major test in your career.
And he's passed every one of those tests so far. Unfortunately, there are too many doubters and haters who fail to realize just how talented Austin is.
Here comes one impressive athlete. Oh, the Femi.
Impressive and intimidating.
And from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds,
The holder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his 10th match. Not his 10th match in WWE, his 10th match ever.
And let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost.
It's Saxton's commentary. The World Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs in this matchup.
The Congo going for the win.
There's her down for the victory. Now we see Knight. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Knight caught by surprise. Oh, what a response.
When you're in a no disqualification match, it's essential that you unleash your inner brutality. This is no time to hold back and act like the rules still matter.
It's the truth. This is a match condition you have to lean into, or you are in for a world of hurt. When the champ wants to prove a point, nothing does it like a powerbomb.
Ooh, great anticipation. Nice takedown. Stack them up.
The early quick cover, title on the line.
The challenger's shoulder up after one.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this.
Caught with a clothesline.
Oh, and Theory fights back. Punch lands. But now we see Knight. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
These two have learned each other so well.
Looking like the action is a little more than Knight had bargained for.
Yeah, Rollins looks look sharp there. Physically, mentally, and finishingly.
Right into the pin.
Oh, clothesline. Oh, a rear super. The pin for the championship. Kicks out at just one.
Staying in this one.
And Femi being aligned into position.
Well-placed super kick. And now he gets back into the ring.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
That holds back Theory's attack.
Up across the shoulders. Here we go.
Booming hammer.
From the middle rope.
That was more splatter than splash. Oh, for the title. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Legs caught. And into the pin. Title on the line. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
The challenger is going for it. And easily kicks out of the count.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Big shot block. That'll stop you in your tracks.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Flashback.
Into a reverse power slam. Wow. He gets out of the way. That's a bad landing.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Being carried around now. Oklahoma slam. From the top.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Shot to the gut will break things up. Football by Rollins.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Oh, knee right to the spine. Wow, what a club.
Ooh, bullseye.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
The champ really feeling the effects of this match now. Scoop slam. Cover for the title. Digging deep for the kick out.
That is just pure instinct at this point. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Power slam.
Not looking good. In this position.
Title in the balance with the pin.
And that breaks up the pin. But now here's Jey Uso.
Big right hand from main event. Trying to get the backslide.
Backslide for the victory.
This could be it.
And the count doesn't even begin.
You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing.
And you can see from the blood that real damage has been done. Bright red evidence. He got caught badly by that blow. Tying up their opponent.
Into a patella brainbuster?
That might have done it. This could be it. But now here's Knight.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
All eyes focused on this absolute war.
It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Face buster. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
How in the world did he kick out?
Making his way to the top here.
Uso. Uso with the Uso splash. The challenger comes up big.
The cover. Oh, he kicked out.
He's in total disbelief. That LA Knight kick to the gut. BFT. He might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Sky high.
We have a pin for the title. And now we see Femi.
He's able to end the pin count there.
And saw what was coming there.
Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
This arena is roaring.
I think the disc is shaking.
And Theory.
Oh, the ATL.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out. Big right hand.
Suplex position, hooks the leg.
For a fisherman buster.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Super kick.
Pin. Title in the balance.
And a kick out at only one.
Kicking out now since looking for a backslide here.
There it is. Shoulders down.
In position. Meanwhile, we see Seth Rollins.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
And cover. We got a new champ here. He got the shoulder up in time.
I don't believe it. He's waiting for it the whole time.
Oh, that'll break up the pin.
Just in time, too.
Super kick.
Good night.
Boom. Good defense from him.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Going for the pin. Title on the line. And into the cover. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
What a crucial kick out. And the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
Oh, look out.
Launching him in with that back. Looking for the pin, but was that?
Pops up there.
And with a fall from Grace.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Over high risk.
LA Knight with BFT. We might see a new champion crown.
Two. Still in this. The title hangs in the balance.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. Hop kick. The champ goes for the cover.
And the champ retains.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Theory!
And he has to be satisfied with himself, defending the championship like he did.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
The Demon is
the
here!
Demon, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor will always be known as the first ever WWE Universal Champion. After an incredible match with Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, Finn Balor forced to relinquish the title the next day due to injury. But Finn Balor continues to grow his legend here in WWE. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Gentlemen, the Fiend has evolved. The face of fear at his most frightening. The Fiend, a new face of horror, but now mixing beauty into this bizarre visage. Because we know the Fiend is more than just Bray. This is an entity of multiple personalities.
And the fireflies are burning brighter than ever. I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to kick this match off momentarily.
You know what, guys? Aside from my family, I can't think of two other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me.
Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
The Fiend's presence haunts opponents, causing them to enter into a manic state as they attempt to put an end to their torment.
And this unholy entity's victims suffer an almost sleep paralysis hallucination effect where they can't move or speak.
The Fiend's always watching. He reminds his prey that they chose to step through the door, and what happens is their fault.
And stranger now are his eyes to this mystery. For whom the bell tolls, the demon awaits.
There's a constant chill deep inside whenever anyone steps in the ring with this incarnation of Finn Balor.
And he's not letting Balor get into his head.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
Massive damage to the whole body.
Corey, we have to assume that Finn Balor has thrown his old playbook out the window and is focused on what the future holds for him.
While you're not wrong about Balor looking to the future, I don't think he's thrown everything out the window. Balor didn't become a global superstar by accident. His uncanny in-ring skill is what made him such a fearsome adversary, and it's still a major difference maker in any match.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
The Fiend with an overwhelming attack.
The aggression from the Fiend is unmatched.
That surprises the Fiend.
On the basement drop kick.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh, man.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them.
Finn turns it around.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover.
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
What a shot!
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway. That takes them down.
Oh, snapping the neck. Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Pulling him in for the breaker.
Right to the lower back.
And Balor's being picked apart now.
Finn Balor's under the gun.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Dropping the elbow.
Oh, what a running senton.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones.
Looks like Fiend is locked in on their opponent.
Senton.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back suplex on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
The Fiend is sustaining the attack.
The Fiend has clearly frozen the opposition with fear.
Finn Balor.
Balor with 19.
Fiend is down for the count. His arm showed on the mat before one.
How if this...
Balor muscling hump is a 19-16. Does Fiend have any fight left?
Oh my God.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
Mandible claw. Mandible claw.
Did Fiend end it there?
There's two. The Fiend got it. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt!
The Fiend reveling in victory.
A loss like this is only going to make Balor more volatile and even hungrier.
The following contest is an elimination match. It is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California, Bayley!
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
And
Here
representing
comes
the Judgment
Morgan.
Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
Guys, it is time for a Tiffany Epiphany.
Tiffany Stratton, ready to dominate the competition.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton is so impressive so early in her career. She already became Tiffy in the Bank and cashed in to become WWE Women's Champion.
Stratton is just supremely confident. She believes she can win any match or beauty contest she enters.
Don't expect her to win any personality contests.
The fearless Nikki Bella.
And from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella!
Right before our very eyes, the Bella brand empire continues to grow. Nikki Bella has all the tools, the talent, the passion, basically the perfect package.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Raquel Rodriguez, a massive presence in the women's division.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez!
Raquel seems to always wear a big smile. Just loves to perform for the crowd. Yeah, but if you get on her bad side and that smile vanishes, you are faced with an angry woman with muscles for days.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra!
No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Io Sky and Becky Lynch. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
This is the woman whom many declare the best luchadora in the world.
There's a chilling calmness that emanates from the Dark Angel.
And introducing the champion from San Fernando, Chile, the WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie
Stephanie acknowledges she didn't become the best luchadora in the world overnight. Her training took years.
And Valkyria has spent years traveling the globe, honing her craft in Japan, across North America, and her native South America.
And now she's ready to show the entire WWE Universe what she can do.
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries a history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport. Given the no disqualification modifier in this match, Corey, what kind of tactics should you expect to see here?
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now is the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression and be as violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all out.
Then now to Bayley.
And a predicament.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
She wisely heads back to the ring.
Nothing fancy about that.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
This is an early penitent.
She kicks out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Nikki now. Big elbows right to the body. Oh, look at this. I love it.
Wasn't enough.
She could pair her opponent right here.
Shoulders are down.
And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
Yeah, she probably knew that counter wouldn't do it.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
The challenger taking some minor damage. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.